Hello, everybody. Welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am on my staycation and just here with Thirstin. Thirstin. Hello. Yes. So thank you for being here. I'm here 365 days of the year to take your 12 political questions out of the chat. So just put them in the chat in the hour before I come on. And 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. What am I forgetting? Oh, we are epic troll slayers. How could I forget? Who keep us safe. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. And if you're watching this on replay, you can go down in the description box and everything is time-stamped and you can just pick and choose whatever you're interested in. You don't have to sit through the whole thing. So in case you're wondering, this is fruit punch. I don't drink, but anyway, this is fruit punch. And crab. Hello. Happy crab. Sad crab. Puzzled crab. Anyway, I'm having way too much fun here. Okay, so I will say one thing while I'm here, just very quickly. I just want to make a point. Just the other day, before I jump into the questions, the other day, Sarah was kind enough to be on here, and she'll be on with me in a minute. Sarah was kind enough to be on with me the other day, and she has gone above and beyond as usual. I mean, that's just what she does. She is such a sweetheart and such a good person. And she told a story, and there were I had numerous comments underneath that video. So I just wanted to say this very simply: if someone brings up the idea of boomers, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily talking about you. We're talking about when you talk about any generation, we're talking about millions upon millions of people. People say nasty things about Gen X. People say nasty things about Scorpios. I just assume they're not talking about me. And I highly recommend you do the same. Seriously. Also, I just want to point out very quickly, we're talking about Sarah. This is the woman who took on foster kids, who, when I was at my darkest and was just in a hole mentally, she was calling me every day, encouraging me, telling me, you're smart, you're creative. Little did she know she was creating this giant silly monster. But Sarah is the definition of a good person. All right. So I just want to throw that out there. All right. Is that right? Okay. I hope you're saying nice things in the chat. I can't read any of it. Okay. So let's pull up Sarah and let's get down to the questions. Okay. Oh, hi. There's Miss Sarah.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm enjoying this.
Yes. And just a slight clarification. When I said the B word the other day, it was literally talking about the generational gaps in the room. It was not derogatory at any point. There were Gen Z there. There were Gen X there. There were boomers there. And the show Wipeout is not tailored to the boomer demographic. Literally demographics is all I was talking about. It wasn't referring to anything derogatory and whatnot.
We know.
I know you know. I know most of you know. But there were some people who didn't.
Gotcha. You are awesome. And don't let anybody tell you differently. You do not need to say another word because you have the awesomeness.
Thank you. Okay, well now I need to the crab and I must part ways because I have to be able to read the questions and to timestamp.
Okie dokie.
So,
and Sarah's kind enough to be on here with me today, so I can keep my silly glasses on, and it's always much. Ooh, what have you got there?
I have got body armor juice, hydrating juice, and a little umbrella. I was so excited.
We chose the same color today.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So, yeah. Throw a question at me. See what I can come up with.
Okay. So, we're starting off with a thank you, Joyce. With a not really a question, but Alexander Bellino says, Staycation question. Is Thirstin enjoying the readings on the crays? I thought I heard, and they call me a nut.
And they call me a nut.
Mm-hmm.
I have not grabbed people by the throat.
Oh, yes. I was amused. Okay.
That was really good, Alexandra. Thank you.
Yes, it was. Thank you. Okay, so we are, just a heads up, everybody. You guys brought the heat today. You guys brought an amazing amount of questions. And we are going to try our best to get through as many as we can. But please remember that it is Wednesday. And so there is a firm cutoff time today. So we're going to get through what we get through, and then we'll be good. And what doesn't go today goes tomorrow. Yes, be smart. I love them. Okay, so number 1 at 7:15. Kathy Marino wants to know, is Cassidy Hutchinson being protected, and will she go into the witness protection program? And we're going to be in the Trump January 6th hearing fallout energy for a while, if not the entirety of the day.
Cassidy Hutchinson, what's going to happen to her? This is giving me a Elizabeth Taylor vibe. Didn't she? She got married or something? Didn't she do something like this?
She, for one of them, yeah. I think it was one of the Richard weddings.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
She's fine. She was the messenger. Let me make myself look big. There we go. She was a messenger.
Mm-hmm. That was that.
Meadows. She made a decision. She's an insider. And she has the information. She has the D. And she's bringing some legal pain down on the Republicans because she believed in that Biden won the election, and that was the right thing to do, was to not have an insurrection. So she's getting death threats right now. I don't believe she's going to have to go into witness protection. I don't think it's quite that bad, but she will need protection for a while, and I imagine she's going to get it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find out any more about her future. Thank you guys for being here today.
You guys are awesome. Dave, we live to serve. Lots of color today. We woke him up.
Oh no.
We live to serve.
Go back to sleep. She's good. She's got people around her who really care about her. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, Ace of, oh bless. She knew about the plan. She's been really worried about this, but there is something to be said for speaking your piece. and telling the truth, and the weight it lifts off of you.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know what? I've done what I could. I remember there was something in my past I won't go into, but I remember I was walking. I know it's weird. I was walking outside and there was sunlight, but I remember walking and it just feeling the sun just beating down on me, and I felt like the sunlight could metaphorically sort of go through me, because I had told the truth. I had done everything I could. I had told the truth. My conscience was perfectly clear, and that was very freeing in a very stressful situation. So that's what I'm getting from her. So the sky looks amazingly purple through these glasses. It's very cool. If the sky really looked like that, I think we should all be scared. But it's really cool looking just through funny glasses. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good. Next question at 11:20 from the Square Peg. Will more witnesses come forward now that this has taken place?
Yes. A lot of freaking out. Oh gosh. Giuliani, Stone, Bannon, Meadows. Can you imagine Meadows yesterday sitting there listening to all of that?
Or just 17 phones like he's shuffling them.
What?
I mean, I just pictured him holding like 17 phones while he's watching it, like he's about to shuffle them in a deck. Just trying to, yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles. They're trying to get to the truth, and before they can reveal some things, there are going to be some, there's some people who are like, no, they're going to stick to the plan of keep your mouth shut, what have you. But this is I do not want to be left out in the cold, and those jerks are not going. I didn't get a pardon. They're not going to pay my legal bills. So I have something to add that would help me to not end up in prison, to not end up bankrupt. That's the thing about these morons. They'd set up an insurrection and they're total idiots.
Mm-hmm.
And they did not engender loyalty because they were never loyal themselves. So yes, other people will come through who are just like, you know what?
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's going to be the biggest names, but they're definitely going to be lower level people, lower level, but like, anyway.
And then for those in the chat, yes, Justice Breyer is retiring on Thursday, but we knew that. That's who Judge Jackson is replacing. So, yes. So that doesn't really change anything. Now we just know when she'll be sworn in, roughly some point after Thursday. So
yeah, and this was planned. This has been planned all along. So yeah, he always said he was leaving at the end of June.
Okay, we'll say. Wait. I'm so glad I'd hit save because all of a sudden my stuff went wonky. Okay. Now we are going at 14:15. Chris Wiggins wants to know what happened to all the burner phones. Who is hiding them? What happened to all the burner phones and who is hiding them?
Aggressive law enforcement. So either they were taken or the people were afraid of that. So that's a card for the reading. So let's have a look at what the cards are saying. Eight of Pentacles, Moon, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, Death. All right. There were burner phones to try to keep a lot of the crazy hidden. This is the group who had them.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the fact that they're gone. They're not in one place. They're gone. It is going to limit how much evidence the committee can acquire.
Mm-hmm.
But they still have a mountain of evidence. I was getting that all yesterday. And I've been getting that along, but yesterday especially, it was just like mountain of evidence. So, let's see here. Not that I'd want to, but does this mean I get to marry Richard Burton? So,
Yes. Yes.
Kidding.
The jewelry would be on point.
Yeah, but it's her asking for that jewelry, whereas I don't ask for jewelry. That's my problem. What's the question?
Mm-hmm. Are we done with the burner phones?
Oh,
yes.
Suspension. Same cards. There's plenty enough evidence on other things they used, emails, regular phones,
Right.
and the fact that Meadows had 2 phones, it doesn't necessarily mean the other one was a burner. There was an article I read just the other day. I think I sent you the link about a matchmaker in DC, and how this matchmaker had to explain to various people how to act during a date. Because they're just so used to being efficient, and they come in and they put their 2 phones on the table, and they did it, and it's just because they're important and busy, that kind of thing. So, but it might have been a burner, but it's not necessarily, is all I'm saying. But what's next? Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good. 17:10. Sherry Patty? Not quite sure, but Sherry would like to know, will Ron Johnson be held accountable for his involvement in the fake elector scheme?
Oh, yes, please. I was involved for like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Evidence. Also walking away from the duly elected electors. Appointed electors. Yeah, it gets a little confusing sometimes.
Yeah. All right. 7 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, High Priestess. So, fruits of labor. The Democrats have quite a bit of information on him. He's trying to brush it off on someone else. This doesn't necessarily feel like charity. It's, my lesser, whatever. Go talk to the lesser. Well, the lesser's got some secrets, big secrets, that feel like they may have something to do with Johnson. Johnson may not really. It's like you might want to rethink throwing that particular his chief of staff. You might want to rethink the staff under the bus. Might want to consider that. Reconsider that. You can be held accountable, Ron Johnson. I don't know about this, but it feels like something. Who's the star? Who's the one who's really in charge? Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. There's a burden he's carrying. Of course, you know he's a bully.
Yeah.
But this is also somebody with information on him.
Mm-hmm.
Big information. Gonna burden the heck out of Johnson. So I'm not getting like aggressive law enforcement, but I'm getting some problems for Johnson. And let me see if I get anything else. Yeah, I think it's going to be a minute. World. Six of Wands son. Oh yeah, he's gonna get sucked right into the January 6th thing. Yep. But it's gonna be a minute. So
he made his bed. He fluffed his pillows. He bought his
true. That's true. I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything to him in the chat. I literally can't read it. I'm looking at it going by, and it's like, oh, I bet that's really nice. People are so nice here. I'll have to go back and read it later. Also, for what it's worth, through these glasses, everything I'm wearing is bright orange. Everything. There's not a hint of red from what I'm looking at. But go ahead.
People are asking where we got the sunglasses.
Will we what?
When people were asking where we procured the sunglasses, where they came from. Yes.
I can dig up the link and put it as a comment below.
Yes. We'll put it as a comment. So it's from Amazon, but it's a multi thing.
Oh yeah. There's a really cool pack.
Yes. So okay, going in at 21:15. Kelly wants to know, will Ginni Thomas end up testifying before the January 6th committee? Because for the longest time she was going to do it. And then her lawyer said yesterday, well, there's nothing that she really needs to talk about. Yes. Disapproving crab says, Yeah, so her lawyer's like, I really don't see a reason why. And I put the link behind Kelly's question where I found it. The lawyer was like, she never had any conversation with Eastman after, I think it was like December 4th or whatever. So there's no reason for.
She didn't have to. She was talking to Meadows, and we know that.
Her lawyer says that they've reviewed everything that she told everybody, all of her text messages, all of everything, and there's nothing relevant to the January 6th commission. So, ergo, she doesn't need to speak to anybody. And, you could take his word for it.
Mm-hmm. The evidence may say otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. King of Wands, it's Trump. Knight of Wands, she was part of that. Chariot, 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands. Okay, this is Trump. Mm-hmm. This is her fighting for Trump. This is the big, because she helped, didn't she? She is alleged to have helped pay for buses and things to get people there for January 6th. This is the big show. Mm-hmm. This is the evidence all laid out. And this is her, just her, looking around, trying to figure out how she's going to get out of trouble is what this feels like. But this idea, she didn't talk to Eastman. She doesn't have to talk to Eastman.
Louise put in the chat, Rudy Giuliani has an interesting way to tell us he asked for a pardon. Quote, the last witness was a reckless liar. Contrary to her false testimony, she was never present when I asked for a pardon. He's not denying that he asked for it. Just that Cassidy wasn't there when he did it. Oh, God, that is hilarious.
She wasn't there when I asked for a pardon. Yeah, get those people in. Knight of Pentacles for the people. The Emperor. Mm-hmm. Fruits of labor to get people there. And it's also, who is she helping to get there? Because these people are carrying weapons. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm getting a mental image that, of a giant spider web, and she's caught up. She's struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, 25 even. I'm going to ask this, and I'm going to step away for a quick second while you read on it. The question is, John Eastman dropped his lawsuit to prevent the January 6th committee from getting his phone records from Verizon. Is he close to turning on Trump?
I think he just ran out of money. But okay, let's see, Eastman. Have you turned on Trump? You do what you need to do. I'll be here.
Right back.
Eastman, are you turning on Trump? Or did you turn on money? Why drop that case? Knew you were going to lose it. Joyce Gordon says, my reading said she's in major trouble. Cool. Okay. Ten of Swords. Hanged Man, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, Death, and Knight of Cups. Hang on one second. I've got to refresh this since I don't. Hello, Aiden. I recognize the colors of your even odd through these glasses. I recognize your avatar. I'm trying to. Okay, Eastman. Make sure I was in the right place. Eastman is being thrown under the bus. That's what that feels like. These are the tire tracks on his back. Sacrificial lamb. That's what that feels like. Democrats are just poured their ire on him. That's Trump in the center, thinking he can just. What? It was Eastman's idea. I didn't have anything to do with anything. Right. And here I've got a death card with the Knight of Cups. And it does not feel like death coming after the Knight. This is Trump's, because this feels like it's in the background, like back here. Oh, I wasn't anything to do with anything. Wrong. They've got the evidence. They've got the evidence. What do you want? Why he dropped the lawsuit specifically? It's going to be too expensive to try to. He only has so much money, and it's very expensive, and he may need to be saving that money for other arguments, other things to save his rear end. So why did Eastman drop? Well, because the government has infinite resources. And he was being very, very foolish to go up against them, but going for that far right victory world card, insult to injury. Yeah, he's got other stuff to fight. It's just he's just trying to have enough money to fight another day. Because who's gonna pay his legal fees? Trump?
Right. No. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right. So at 2920, Judith would like to know, will the DOJ drop any potential investigation into Ginni Thomas if Clarence Thomas resigns? Well, is there a potential investigation? I mean, I don't know of one. They haven't announced one. Now, I know the J6 committee will not, because, I mean, you have to remember, while Liz may be doing good in the committee, everywhere else, very much not so. So Liz is perfectly content with what Clarence said last week. So the committee is not going to drop anything against Ginni.
Well, and Ginni's not going to back down.
No.
She's still, at the end of the day, expecting Trump to come up with something.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Trump the man. This is Emperor. This is the far-right bludgeon working for Trump. Insult to injury here was the insurrection, and this is to get Trump in. And this is fruits of labor, but ultimately this is also her husband. And she's expecting Clarence to get her out of whatever trouble there is somehow.
Some which way.
And I don't think that's actually going to happen. Okay. And I don't know about the committee saying they won't go after Ginni Thomas. I mean, I think they may not want to, but they may not. Oh, they said they want to talk to her.
Right.
I don't know if they're going to subpoena her or I can look what's going to happen there. But they have some information that she was involved.
Right.
The Orange Menace, whose time is short, by the way. His time in the spotlight and bye-bye.
Toodaloo. Yes.
Toodaloo. Going to, enjoy house arrest. 7 of Cups, Death card. Hanged Man. She still thinks that they're going to be able to come up with something. They'll be able to knock down the January 6th committee. But then that's not going to work. So, no.
Okay.
All right, these glasses have to come off because I'm getting. It's too much. Whew.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, it is red. I need my glasses.
Okay.
We were discussing that Sarah's glasses don't seem to be as tinted.
No, mine aren't as quite as red. Like if you open them up.
Yeah.
Yours are red, and mine are still see-through. Whereas yours are like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Don't know why they're different, but they're different. Oh, okay. My eyes can recover, and I'll be able to see what you guys are saying.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, totally worth it. Totally worth it. You know me.
All right. At 33:20, Eileen would like to know, has Garland been worried about Trumpers who may have infiltrated the FBI or DOJ?
Wait. Who? What?
Has Garland been worried about Trumpers who may have infiltrated the FBI or DOJ? Did he need to get rid of them or keep this very quiet so they did not hear about his work?
It feels like the people around the Trumpers know who they are and keep an eye on them. That's what it feels like. And they're not having much luck influencing outcomes. Yeah, I'm going to take over this so people can see the cards. 8 of Swords, Page of Wands, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, Hanged Man. Nah. No, they've made themselves clear. They've made it clear who they are. They're being watched, but if they try anything stupid,
Okay.
No, they're not able to affect anything really.
All right. At 35:50, And Judith also wants to know, is Christopher Wray going to testify about what they knew about J6 and why more wasn't done to prevent what happened?
Christopher Wray? Isn't he CIA?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Did the CIA know of anything going on?
Hang on a second. Now, maybe I've got this wrong. Maybe I do have this wrong.
I thought FBI was domestic and CIA was more international.
Ray is international. He is FBI director. My mistake.
FBI.
My mistake.
Okay.
FBI director. That makes sense. What about, sorry. Is Christopher Wray going to testify about what he knew about Jan 6 and why more wasn't done to prevent what happened? Oh, jeez. He doesn't want to. He may have to.
The chat is very helpful. FBI. You guys are so awesome. Oh, Kelpie said Andrew Giuliani lost his bid for governor.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I saw a picture of him standing next to his father. They have the same teeth.
Okay.
Christopher Wray does not want to be dragged into this.
Well, I mean...
Yep. 7 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. It feels like it's kind of ducking and dodging around. I'm not getting a whole lot of Christopher Wray here.
Okay.
I'm getting, it feels like he's doing one of those slaloms or when you train dogs and to go around the poles, It's just So
he's running the track. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry, it's a mental image I got.
No. That's hilarious and perfect. Okay, so at 37:30, Eileen would like to know, will Meadows talk or will he stay silent and go to jail? Will Meadows talk?
Hang on, I can't. I need to redo that because my brain, for some reason, I looked in the camera, saw the image, and it reminded me of one of my favorite bits of physical comedy ever, which was actually on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, where one of the aunts around Christmas time, she had this wreath around her face like this, and she goes, hits a button and it lights up. She goes, sorry. There's a GIF of it out there. It's hysterical. It's one of my favorite pieces of physical comedy ever.
I'll have to look that up.
Who am I reading on?
Meadows. Will he talk, or is he gonna keep his mouth shut and go to jail?
Sorry, my brain is just.
You're good. That's why I'm here to help.
Thank you, Meadows. Knight of Cups. Oh, Meadows would like a word. 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, King of Pentacles. Sit your butt down and talk. This is him. Yesterday, he was freaking out.
I bet he was.
Freaking out. She was talking about him the whole time in front of the whole country. And he couldn't say boo. Matter of fact, I don't even know if he tweeted. Did he tweet yesterday or did he release a statement?
I have no idea.
But they tried to get him to talk. This was yesterday, but who? This feels like he's going to have to talk. I think there's something going on with Meadows. The fact that he was freaking out yesterday is perfectly clear. But I have picking up that he might be cooperating more than he's letting on. I don't know.
Really? Okay.
Let me see. Meadows, Mark Meadows. Yeah, mostly I'm getting freak out energy. But are you going to talk to the committee now? You don't want to talk to the committee. All right. Are you going to help the DOJ then? Because really that's what matters.
All right.
Dun dun dun.
Mm.
End of the line. End of the line, bucko. This was the secret attack. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. He knew all about it. He knew all about it.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised.
And we will see that. And there's the evidence. The more we know, the more we'll know. Queen of Swords, investigations. He's helping with an investigation. That's what I get.
Okay.
But he knew all about this. He knew all about it. We will see. It will be laid out for us. And this is legal charges. He's got legal problems, and the way his life has been is kaput. That's what I'm getting.
Got that Jay-Z song in my head. I'm trying to figure out how to reword it would fit. Like he's got 99 problems, but a snitch is like a lot of them. Yeah, that's Meadows right now. Okay. And then at 42:25, Eileen wants to know, and you touched on this yesterday, but for one more time, is Cassidy Hutchinson the Lady Justice a lot of tarot readers have been seeing?
As the one who takes Trump down. Okay. Nikki says, I loved your sit your butt down. It's true. And Frida Smet said, for a second, you reminded me of an orange Lady of Liberty autumn.
Aww.
I've got to. This Cassidy Hutchinson, cards coming right off the top of the deck. Totally out there. She's telling the truth. She is conscience clear.
Good.
I love Beth A. What flowers? She colored her hair last night. Exactly.
Yes.
Page of Wands. Oh, she is the messenger. Sun. Let me see the cards again. Sun. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. No. There are multiple women who are going to bring Trump down.
Right.
They just are. And it's going to be Tish James, and it's going to be Fani Willis, and it's going to be just all kinds of,
elective female.
Yeah. And she's going to be good. She's going to be good. And she told the truth. And she will be rewarded. She'll be offered jobs and what have you because of her honesty, because of her integrity. She's going to be fun. Plus the fact that she's a looker. You know? Hal Sparks was saying last night, he was talking about his favorite movie is Blade Runner. and Rachel in Blade Runner. He's like, it looks like Rachel from Blade Runner. So
how cool is that?
So apparently plus she's tall. She's really tall.
She?
Oh yeah. And that amazes me that those particular menfolk would want a tall woman around them like that, who's super tall, because they usually want women to be small
dainty,
and dainty, and yes. Anyway,
size.
She's awesome.
Okay.
We like Cassidy Hutchinson. We like her a lot. We like her integrity.
Yes. Okay, and at 45, we are pushing right along here. Mm-hmm. Suburban housewife wants to know, what is Joe Biden feeling about the J6 hearings at the moment? Was this info was this info all things he'd been given before in briefings? Like, did Uncle Joe know some of this was coming down?
Queen of Wands, Hanged Man, 3 of Wands, Hermit. My cards are coming apart. 10 of Wands, Page of Swords. He's had a discussion with Secret Service. And the first thing he did, when he got in, was he was like, nope, I don't want any of you in Secret Service. I want the people I used to have.
Right.
And they know the tea. They know what happened there. And they were taking the potential of basically the Secret Service stuff is what I'm being drawn toward.
Right.
That he knew things that happened and he wanted to know. And he got rid of them. Out. Oh, my own people in. Do you know, he knew a lot more than we do, but he, what information he has, he made sure that, it feels like he made sure the January 6th committee knew it. Like, you need information from when Trump was in the White House? Make it so,
Oh, Alexander said, I met Joe when he was in the Obama administration. He held my grandson who ran over to him in bare feet. Oh, how wholesome is that?
Two of Cups, 9 of Swords, Emperor. Yeah, he knew. He knew a lot of this stuff.
Okay.
And he's really angry about it.
Yeah.
Fuego. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. And Sarah, thank you so much for your help today. This is so great.
No problem. I love hanging out with you guys. It's awesome. Okay. At 4:30, Plucky Heroine, I have to say, that is the best name ever, Plucky Heroine. I love that. Plucky Heroine would like to know, who do you see as the next witness to testify at the next hearing?
Oh, I'm not going to be good with stuff like that.
Well, do you see it as somebody that we already know? We'll do it that way.
Spirit and Sage, I am on staycation. At least in theory. At least I was until yesterday. Star. Okay. Star witness. Oh, there was some talk that what they wanted Cassidy Hutchinson to testify yesterday to get that on record.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes perfect sense if they get Scavino to come in next. There was talk. Don't know if it's true. There was talk. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands. Oh, this is a committee. This makes me think maybe it's not someone huge, but I've got a star for the reading. So
maybe
it might
they'll be bigger, like Cassidy. They'll be bigger leaving than they were coming in. Like they'll be a household name by the time they leave the table, as opposed to when they sat down.
Yeah. Also, it could be someone like Scavino, who the average household has not heard of.
Right. Right.
Let's see. Dan Scavino. Hang on. McCarthy? No, I'd be floored. I'd be floored if McCarthy went in there.
Yeah, no, they would have a legal, like, not just Congress, but yeah.
Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands. It's somebody who's got some legal problems already.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm getting, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Lucky Heroine says, I'm just hoping the testimony is as good as yesterday's was. Oh, there's so much more. There is a mountain of evidence, and there's some jaw-dropping stuff coming. Mimi Eichold is saying yesterday's hearing ended with threatening communication to witnesses, like a preview or a cliffhanger. Yes.
Yes.
Evidence, lots and lots, and it doesn't just feel like 8 cups. It feels like it just more and more and more and more, like a slow motion Bellatrix the Strangest tomb.
As I say, the vault. Yeah. When you touch it, and
vault. I'm sorry, not tomb. Yes,
the Gimino curse and everything. Yeah. This is why we're besties. We both think in terms of weird stuff. So, yes.
This person's already got legal problems for something they were part of. They were part of the inner circle. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I had forgotten about that, Darren. You remember when the bald eagle attacked Trump in office? And I had forgotten all about that. Oh, poor eagle. Okay. At 53:15, Rhonda Cox would like to know, did Manchin and Sinema know ahead of time what was going to happen on J6?
Do 3 for Manchin, 3 for Sinema.
Okay.
Rumors. Queen of Cups. Well, they're supposed to be Democrats. Manchin, Empress, 4 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. No, he didn't know. He was all caught up in his own money and his own Sinema. 3 of Swords, Sun, Hierophant. She had more information, but I'm not saying she was a part of it. But she heard more. She knew this was she was more worried about this. She knew more that this was a possibility. Manchin was off mind on his money and money on his mind, you know.
Yeah, he's on his own personal brand of treason.
Yeah. She'd heard things, but I'm not getting she was a part of it.
Right.
But she was worried. That's all I'm getting there.
Okay. All right. Well, that takes us out of Trump January 6th and the hearing fallout. So,
Oh, hang on. Teresa Ford says, to be fair, I think the eagle was going after the tribble attached to Trump's head. Has anyone gotten close? Does it make little cooing noises?
Oh, that is hysterical. That is hysterical. We've got one international question, sort of a palate cleanser. Judith wants to know, will a NATO announcement be made to include Finland, Sweden, and Ukraine very soon?
NATO?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's at 55-40.
8 of Pentacles. So they've been working on the paperwork and getting things sorted out. 6 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 10 of. The problem is Ukraine isn't supposed to be able to join because they're in part of joining NATO is that you're not currently currently in a war, in a conflict. Yeah. They're going to make them jump through hoops.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen quickly. I mean, considering how long it normally takes, which I believe is years, it will happen quickly. But as far as like people are hurting, we need to do something right now.
Oh, Frida Smith said Sweden or Finland are in as of this morning.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice. Now Ukraine.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, at 57:15, we're going to dive back into U.S. politics.
Well, actually, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back because what I was reading was Finland. So Finland and Sweden were already in, huh?
Mm-hmm.
4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. This is dire. These are dire cards. I think it's Ukraine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yick.
58 even. Judith also wants to know, we're back in U.S. politics now. Will Judge Barrett resign to avoid any public airing of the skeletons in her closet? Amy have anything hidden in her closets?
Will she resign because she doesn't want to go through the hearings? Kind of the way that Trump's sister resigned her judgeship when she was under ethics investigations.
Mm-hmm.
Ace of Pentacles. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Moon, Hanged Man. It's going to be a while, but maybe. They spend a lot, Federal Society, what have you, they spend millions of dollars. I don't even know, how do you spend millions of dollars getting these people on the bench? But they do. And it was a huge amount of money. She wasn't vetted, though, properly. And I'm concerned about, isn't there some talk about her being in some kind of cult?
Yeah. She was in this extremely fundamentalistic sect of something. And I mean, she helped put out the newsletters. I mean, her name's all over it. So it's, yeah. But it's extreme patriarchal.
Yeah.
Like, you have to ask your husband if you can have jelly with your peanut butter sandwich, kind of. Yeah.
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 I think we'll find he has more say in her day job than we would like. Personally. My opinion. I have nothing to back that up, but just my opinion.
Rob says she doesn't have skeletons in her closet. She has bats in her belfry.
Yes, dear. Do you have bats in your belfry? Do you? Do you have bats in your belfry? Little sweetheart. I'm getting things will not end well for her on the Supreme Court. I get the similar thing for I Like Beer. I think they're both going to be vetted properly, and it's not going to go
Okay.
That's what I get.
All
I'm
right.
getting a bit tired. How many questions have we done?
A lot. We've done a lot. We started out with 19, and you've done all but 3 of those and 2 extras. So that you did 16. So you've done 18 questions.
I'm done. I'm done for today.
Okay.
All right.
And then I will move the rest of these to tomorrow.
Please do. Please do. Your questions are important to me. I am
yeah.
tired. But before I go, I want to find that GIF and show it to you.
Yes, please do.
Hang on. I'm close. All right, it's not very big, but open image in a new tab. Let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger so people could see it. 1 second. Okay, here we go. Share screen. You ready?
Yes.
Hang on a second.
Oh my
I love her
gosh,
thing at the end. I love the.
Yes, she is a treasure. That is hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, I love that.
Clem Cadiddle Hopper, I'm not sure.
What's up?
It wants to know if there will be a fun headdress tomorrow.
I doubt it. But I don't know.
You never know what tomorrow brings around these parts these days. So
That's true.
anything can happen. Anything.
That's true. There may be. I mean, we've got, 3 more of these?
Mm-hmm. We'll figure something out.
We could figure. We could do all kind of stuff. But, yeah, come up with something.
You guys are amazing.
Beth, they do that at Christmas time. Don't tempt me. That is exactly the kind of thing I would do. All right. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for us for today.
Yes.
And yes, kitten. Wait, we have to get the kitty. Come here. Come over here. Come over here so I can get you. Wait. Where are you? There he is.
Grab the kitten, minimize me, hold the kitten in one arm, and Thirstin in the other, and do the pose, and then there's your cover for today.
No.
So.
No. The kitty's the important part. Oh, yes. No, the kitty wants up here. Okay. All right.
You're most welcome, Dave.
Thank you, everybody. Oh, he's a good boy. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, you're a good boy. Have a great day, everybody.